that someone just hasn't had the time to check out. Because let's face it, I mean, people are so inundated with digital content that's coming at them from through social media, and band after band after band after band is putting stuff out. So even if you do a lyric video for a song that was on an album 6 months ago, it is still new to a number of people. So that's the strategy that we've taken, and I think that's kept us kind of on everyone's radar over this past year.
Here's why I like the lyric video. It's because a lot of people don't know the lyrics to the songs. They love the songs, but they don't know exactly what is being said. To see the lyrics and to match it up in the car with what maybe they're mumbling along with, now they know what the words are. Whereas you used to be able just to open the album and read the words, or sometimes it was a cassette and the words were there listed. Now, a lot of times that's not available to people. That media is not available. So now the lyric video is giving you that content. Here are the words to this song that you love so much.
Yeah, very, very well said. It kind of replaces the experience. You talk to people who maybe grew up in the LP age, and they're like, "Oh man, I loved to rip open the shrink wrap on a record, and then open it up and look at the artwork, and then read the lyrics." And it was a whole experience that I think a certain generation kind of missed out on. And I think there's ways that digital media can kind of replicate that experience, and lyric videos are one of the things that can help today's generation kind of get that good feeling experience that people who grew up in the 70s and 80s listening to music, buying records, got that a lot of people missed out on 10 years ago.
Right, and then the people that are so into our songs and they want to sing along, out loud, they want to belt it out, they want to go word for word, just like it's karaoke to them almost,
Yeah, and how many songs are out there that people will sing along to, but they don't know the right lyrics, so they just sing what they think are the right lyrics.
Right.
Lyric videos can be entertaining in that, where a fan can listen and say, "Oh man, I've been singing the wrong words the whole time, and so that's the right words. I never knew that."
Now it's right there. You did do videos that weren't lyric videos that were absolutely amazing. Can you tell me about those ones that just came out? Because those were filmed so well. They were so well put together. A lot of great cinematic moments, a lot of great direction in it.
Thank you. Yeah, so for Flow of the Current Part 1 and Part 2, we did 3 full videos. One was for our Green Day Poison mashup, Good Riddance, Fallen Angel. One was I Hope I Never Say That Out Loud, and one was actually Black and Gold Christmas, which will be on the 3rd album. That was not a Flow of the Current song. So those are the three full-length videos that we did, and they were a blast. We do have some footage for another song. I'm not sure if we're going to use it. It was kind of a DIY thing, but we might see if we can get that song out there before the new album comes out. Just, again, to have more content out there to kind of keep people engaged and let them know we're always kicking.
Listeners, if you haven't seen them, you need to see them. You need to see these videos. Now, were these videos based on your ideas? Was there someone directing it? Did someone say, "Here's what I have for a script. What do you think?" How did it go?
All 3 of those are a little bit different. So for the mashup video, I put together about an 80-page document of screenshots from both the Poison video and the Green Day video that I wanted to recreate. So that was one of the things where we were following almost shot by shot a plan of what we wanted to accomplish. And then for the I Hope I Never Say That Out Loud video, that was one that was just meant to be kind of a fun, impromptu video where each member has their own spot. And what we were doing when each member was having their own spot filmed, the other three of us were on the other side of the camera dancing, wearing goofy costumes, being goofy, just to try to get the subject member to laugh so that fun vibe came across. And I think we accomplished with that. And then for the Black and Gold Christmas video, there were that was kind of like a hybrid where we had certain planned shots set up and then certain kind of improvised shots that just came to be as we were recording the video. So that was kind of a best of both worlds type of approach we took to that.
Yeah, I mean, it was fantastic. I like how for, I don't want to say this out loud video, the idea of, and you can almost harken back to like how the Sears Portrait Studio trying to make the kid laugh during the during the shot. That's a fantastic idea, masterfully done on all three videos. How long did they take?
Wow, that's different for each one. So the mashup video was actually shot on three different days. So we did our house shots one day, we did our stage shots the other day, and then we did our bus shots a third day. I hope I never say that out loud. Was shot in very short time frame, just over probably a couple hours span on a single night. And then Black and Gold Christmas was shot in two separate days. One day was studio shots, and another day was the location shots. So there's shots of me walking through downtown Pittsburgh. There's shots of myself and Melina on Mount Washington. So that was shot on a separate day.
Wow.
So 1 day, 2 day, and 3 day.
So in art they call that a triptych. So
cool. 3
things, 1 day, fantastically done. Do you have any plans for upcoming videos with a new album coming up?
Yeah, absolutely. What's kind of cool is we just did a photo shoot for the new album, and we're working on. We're probably going to finalize the artwork this very day that you and I are recording this. So we want to do a video that kind of incorporates the album artwork. So that's going to be another one on the horizon. And actually, we have a video that's already been shot that just needs to be edited that we hope to release in early to mid-March. And that's for The Tide is High. Because we wanted a beach scene, we had to record that in September of last year before this fall weather and winter weather showed up. So we have that shot, and hopefully that will be out very, very soon.
Always looking forward to that stuff, the new stuff coming up. And let's talk a little bit more about the album release party that's going to be at the Hard Rock. Let's talk a little bit more about that.
Sure. So, as you know, and hopefully a lot of your listeners know, Chip and the Charge Ups takes a very, very visual approach to our performances. When you're at a show or a concert venue, you're not just sitting there with your eyes closed, just listening. You have your eyes open the whole time, unless you've had a little bit too much to drink at the bar. Right. But you should have your eyes open the whole time. So we realize that, and we realize that, you want to be using your eyes. So we want to have a whole new set of visuals to introduce at that show that incorporates kind of our album's theme. And, it's, again, I said it before, but it's worth mentioning again. Party is in the title for this event, so this is going to be a party vibe, and hopefully people will show up ready to use their eyes, ready to use their voices, ready to use their clapping hands and so forth, because it's going to be a great time.
And I think what is going to make this show different than a lot of other shows that people are used to is this is not, I repeat, not a cover band show. This is not background music for your dinner conversation. This is something that people actually sit and they watch. They actively, tentatively watch. It's not background music. It's not cover. This is not a cover band for you to go on maybe your third date that went wrong. Who knows? No, this is something that people focus on. They put their forks down and they stand up and they take a look. Great venue, by the way, for food if you're into going out and getting the food there at the Hard Rock. The Hard Rock's well known for their exhaustive menu items, as well as various beverages they have there. Fantastic, but also it's an all ages show. But for this all ages show, it's all ages with parental guardian.
Correct. Yeah. So, as long as someone is with a parent or guardian, they can get in if they're under 21. Teenager, 8 years old, doesn't matter. They will have a good time.
Person of any age will have a good time at this show. And I also want to talk about the Patreon page you have, where we can find all of your stuff. What can people expect as a patron?
Well, even at the lowest level, the $1 level, everyone will get a new MP3 from us every single month. So in leading up to the album release in January, February, and March, people are actually going to get a track from the new album before the rest of the world. So that's why it's like, insider treatment. This isn't kind of an exclusive thing. We welcome everyone to join it, but it is an exclusive thing where you get insider stuff. This isn't for someone who's happy, just waiting for when everyone else gets their music, or happy just getting what everyone else gets. This is our Patreon program is for some people that want something special, and we aim to deliver that. So not only do they get at the $1 level a track every month, but they also get discounts on concert tickets of ours, T-shirts of ours, physical media of ours. So they get discounts. So for instance, the Hard Rock Cafe show, our patrons get $1 off per ticket. So if they spend $1 to become a member for a month and then just use that to buy their tickets, and they want 4 tickets, they spend they spend $1 to save $4. So it makes perfect sense to join. And then at higher tiers of membership, where it costs a little more, people get things like access to our monthly live group video chats, handwritten lyrics that we mail to them, their names in the credits of our videos. So all kind of like special perks that no one else gets. So we try to make it a really rewarding thing to join, because we really appreciate that level of support that people have for our music.
And I think that's a great thing. No one's doing it. You've cornered the market on it, on caring about the fans. That's almost unheard of, and I think there needs to be a lot more of that. We'll see you at the Hard Rock in April for this album release party, and we're going to see all of you there too, because I know you're not going to want to miss it. Until next time, right back here on the Steel Plaza Podcast.